Got it, right? Got a cool new phone with all the apps. You bought the Lizzo album. You saw the baby video online, and you genuinely enjoyed it. You're hip, you're cool, you're in. And then your cousins in their 20s show up, and they're speaking another language. They listen to Brockhampton. They're influencers on social media platforms you didn't even know existed, and you feel hopeless. They're rolling their eyes at everything you say. But then, you drop this nugget on them. Josh Allen is just one of 2 quarterbacks with 15 touchdowns or more and fewer than 3 interceptions since week 5.
Okay.
And then, as they sit there and are in awe at the knowledge and the hipness and the cool, you look at them and say, catch me outside.
How about that?
This Thanksgiving, don't let your younger relatives make you feel anything less than the coolest cat in the room.
Yeah.
Football, 100 years of keeping Thanksgiving fun.
What was it, Lizzo?
Lizzo, she got the juice.
She's got that
Buying
juice?
the album. They're screaming. Yeah.
Yeah,
Buy the
she
album.
got the compact disc.
She actually bought the compact disc?
Yeah,
Did you enjoy the DaBaby video?
love the Hornets,
Genuinely.
everything. He like Grandmama, it was fantastic. I love the dance. But talk about football. You can always be cool.
Catch me outside.
It's never
How about
not
that?
cool.
Never know.
About that.
Will Selva, happy Thanksgiving to you. You're out in the
How
newsroom
about
in
that?
Culver
How
City.
about
Hopefully
that?
you enjoyed that public service announcement.
Absolutely. I appreciate it. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Thankful to be with you on yet another Thanksgiving. Thankful to all the people who make this show happen as well. Thank you each and every day. Well, the Browns and Steelers playing against each other 17 days after their dust-up in Cleveland. A dust-up that resulted in numerous suspensions and fines. 33 players fined a total of $246,500. Both organizations fined $250,000 each. Now, Larry Ogunjobi will be the only player suspended for this incident to be back on the field in Week 13. Center Marquise Pouncey will be serving the last game of his suspension. Mason Rudolph, who drew the largest fine, $50K to be exact, will not be the starting QB. Instead, the Duck, Devlin Hodges, will be the starter for Pittsburgh. Browns head coach Freddie Kitchens and whether emotions will be running high in this key divisional matchup.
Composure is always a key, especially when you play divisional games. You know, we hold divisional games at a high standard around here because they mean just a little bit more from the standpoint of how your season's affected. So emotion's always a part of the game. I've said this before. It's the ability to keep your emotion in check and play with composure and passion instead of the emotion.
Well, Kitchens could be seeing Steelers wide receiver Juju Smith-Schuster on the field again. Juju clearing the concussion protocol, but there's still no update on his knee injury. He missed last Sunday's win over the Bengals. We could be getting our first look at Broncos rookie quarterback Drew Lock. Head coach Vic Fangio saying Lock's reps this week will increase extensively. Fangio believes Lock has had a good few weeks of limited practice. He says whether he plays Sunday against the Chargers will be a decision made later in the week. Now, he spent a majority of the years we know on injured reserve. If he doesn't get the nod, though, it will be Brandon Allen. And for the Chargers, if they lose, they will have their first losing record against divisional opponents since the team moved to Los Angeles. So it will be interesting to see what happens when these two franchises collide.
You're their biggest fan, Kyle.
I really am.
Yeah, what do you think,
You know,
KB?
I lost the challenge with Chargers receiver Keenan Allen, so I have to wear this jersey all week. And there's really nothing that says Thanksgiving in New York City like an LA Chargers jersey, right? They're everywhere on the streets, right? Everywhere, all over the subways, on the 6, whatever that means.
Thank
That's
you
a lot
so
of
much.
Chargers.
Well, nothing says Thanksgiving better and more than football does. We've got 3 games today. One of them, a crucial one for the Saints in a crowded NFC. Drew Brees and his squad march into Atlanta tonight to take on the Falcons. It is the final game on the Thanksgiving Day slate. And with more on what to expect from that matchup, let's send it over to Tiffany Blackmon in Atlanta.
Kay, I'll start you with some injury news. Falcons receiver Julio Jones is dealing with a shoulder injury. Head coach Dan Quinn said they will test out that shoulder and that Jones will be a game-time decision for tonight. The good news is they will get running back Devonta Freeman back. He missed the last 2 games with a foot injury. Quinn has long said how dynamic Freeman is for their offense. He also said they have to get explosive plays going in the run game. And the best the Falcons have run the ball all season came against the Saints in that win a few weeks ago. But for that to happen again, well, this offensive line has got to get in sync. It's been a rough go for them this season, and Matt Ryan was sacked 6 times last week. Left tackle Jake Matthews said, "We are frustrated, but bottom line is we've got to get it done." Now, if the Saints can get it done tonight, they will wrap up their 3rd division title in a row and get some revenge on the Falcons from that loss earlier in the season. Okay?
Falcons had so much success, Tiffany, up against this Saints defense that did not show up in New Orleans their first time around. But Marshawn Lattimore for the Saints is still questionable. Limited practice on Wednesday. We'll see if he suits up because he'll be tangoing with Julio Jones all night long if he does. More on this game, more on all of the others. Now, it's not Wednesday, but we are going to head out the whiteboard. Peter's got scorching takes.